Okay, welcome back. For this episode, we're going to do something slightly different. As you can tell, this is where we left off at the end of episode 4. However, for the last 2 episodes, Ember here has had a quest for us. So I was hoping to maybe jump in and see what this does. I'm not sure how long this video is going to last or what it's all going to take us through. If it doesn't give us enough content, I might, stop and do a boss fight or something on the world map. It really just depends on how long this quest takes. Either way, I'm going to end this little in-between video back to where we are here so we can pick up at episode 5 in the next video. So let's jump right in and see what exactly she has been trying to tell me about.
So, I'm not good at this sort of thing, but there's something I want to talk to you about. Did I ever tell you I grew up in Skywatch? I was raised on the streets, but not alone. I had friends, good ones. And I want your help finding them.
You don't know where your friends are?
No, we were just a bunch of street kids, but we were close. We made do with what little we could scrounge up, carved out a good life for ourselves. But one day, they just vanished.
They just vanished, just like that, and you don't know what happened?
I went out to find us a meal, and when I got back, Jaka, Silverslip, and Song were just gone. I've spent years trying to find any trace of them without any luck. But I finally have a lead from a friend in Skywatch. I want you to come with me.
Okay, I'll go with you to Skywatch. We could check out that tip of yours. Let's figure this out.
The tip came from an old friend, Brisha. We'll find him near Skywatch. Big softy, never left the place. This is the first lead on my friends I've had in years. I'm afraid to get my hopes up. It's been so long. Is this really my chance to find them?
Maybe. First, tell me more about what happened on the day the others disappeared.
Well, I went out to find us a meal like usual. But when I got back to our base, they were gone. I sat around for a while like an idiot, figuring they were just off doing something. Then I noticed signs of a struggle in the dirt.
Oh, well, what do you think happened?
No idea. Nothing good, I'll tell you that. I asked around for months, trying to find someone who saw anything, heard anything. Whatever happened to them happened real quiet. Maybe because someone didn't want anyone finding out.
Have you gone back to Skywatch and looked for them ever since?
Every so often. If a caravan that hired me passed by, I'd sneak back in and talk to people. But I was always worried that someone might be looking for me. I had no idea who took the others, so my imagination ran a little wild. Mostly I stayed away.
Can you tell me anything more about your friends?
Like I said, there were 4 of us. We were all out on the streets for one reason or another. It's a tough life. Most turn a blind eye to dirty, hungry-looking street urchins. So we learned to look out for each other. We were inseparable.
Well, tell me more about Jaka?
Most people were scared of Jaka. He's a
Jaka.
commoner, so everyone wrote him off as a big dumb brute. But I've never met a kinder soul. He was always so generous, even though he didn't have a coin to his name. He was spiritual, too.
How so?
I don't really know. I don't subscribe to that stuff personally, and he never pushed it on any of us. He just meditated a lot and always had something wise to say. Never got angry either, unless someone messed with me, Silverslip, or Song, that is.
Okay, well, tell me more about Silverslip.
She's funny, that one. We called her Silverslip because she was always slipping in and out of the shadows. Like a knife, that girl. She never talked much about her past, but I don't think it was pleasant.
And what makes you say that?
Silverslip was all bared teeth and blood, even as a kid. Jaka might have been the tallest, but Silverslip was definitely the muscle of our operation.
Okay.
She could make a grown man piss himself in 3 words or less. Probably a survival tactic.
Oh, well, tell me about Song.
Song was the best of us. She was quiet and kind, our moral compass. Balanced the rest of us out, you know? She never told us where she came from, but I think it had to be somewhere nice. She had manners and knew how to charm people. Useful, that.
So you're saying you think she came from money? Wealth?
Something like that. She had nice clothes when we found her and just generally acted different. But she never complained about sleeping on the streets or sharing a moldy heel of bread between 4 people. She just seemed happy to be with us.
Okay, let's go see if we can figure this out. Okay, let's load up the quest log real quick. Companion quest. Show on the map. We gotta head over here. It's gonna take us way out up here. Okay, so first things first, I could just fast travel, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do a bit of exploring along the way. We're gonna have to jump to a whole nother continent, basically, an island off the coast of this continent. But this game has these cool things right here, these way shrines. They're kind of like teleporters. That way I'm not breaking my immersion too much simply by fast traveling from the map. I can use this to travel around. Click over here, we'll use the way shrine, yes. Here we go. Let's see what this really gets us into. So we're heading over to the, I believe it's the island where the High Elves originate from. It's a pretty cool territory. I've already cleared out most of the quest lines in this area in previous gameplay before I started this whole YouTube thing. So there won't be any fresh new quests out here unless I had missed one, other than the one that's taking us here now. Technically this didn't start here. It's bringing us here. But this place is nice. What are we looking at? Some kind of party going on down there. Entertainment.
There, that's Brisha. You talk to him. I'm going to hang back and keep watch. I don't want anything surprising us.
I got this.
This one does not know your face. But, Ember, it is a joy for these old eyes to see her well, even if she is still a bit jumpy. She watches the area just as she did when she was a child, always uneasy. Are you her friend?
Yes, I'm actually one of her better friends. I'm here to help her find some of her older friends, and she said you might actually have some information, maybe a tip that can help us out.
A passing merchant mentioned a Palmar at the Gateway Inn in Sadrith Mura, a brawler fighting for entertainment. When I asked for details, he described Jakab perfectly. Mild-mannered, orange and black markings, 3 earrings in each ear. It's him.
Interesting. Why would he be in Sadrith Mara?
If the merchant is to be believed, Jakab's there because he's a Telvanni slave. I don't know how long he's been in Vardenfell, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was sold off as soon as he was snatched from Skywatch. The thought breaks my heart.
Yeah, that's irritating. Thanks for the information, bud. Me and Ember will investigate into this. Thank you.
I'm grateful for any information about the fates of my friends, old man. You've been a great help. I cannot picture sweet, gentle Jakab in a fighting pit. In Sadrith Mora of all places. If he's truly a Telvanni slave, I will tear out every throat I find.
Yeah,
This
me
is
too.
my fault. If only I'd been faster that day. Come on, let's get to the Gateway Inn.
Hey, this isn't your fault. You seem to have some strong opinions, though, about Sadrith Mora.
Can you blame me? There's no reason besides tracking down Jakab that I would willingly enter that land of hateful, enslaving dark elves. If I could, I'd send that meteor that floats in their sky into the Telvanni lands.
Okay, well, if it really is Jakab, do you think the Telvanni are going to give us trouble if we try to free him?
I'd like to see them try.
Me
I'll
too.
be on my best behavior because I want to find Jakab. But if a Telvanni so much as touches me, I can't be held accountable for what I do. A lightning bolt through the skull might do some of them good anyway.
I agree. You know, I like Ember. She's pretty cool. You don't have a high opinion, though, of the Dark Elves, do you, Ember?
Not all of them. I just get mad thinking about the ones who kept Khajiit and Argonian slaves. I know not all dark elves are like that, so I shouldn't be so distrustful. But the Telvanni definitely are. Arrogant bastards.
I agree. Can you keep your temper in check while we investigate?
I'll behave, don't worry. Once we find Jaka, I plan to get him out of there as quietly as possible. Preferably in a manner that doesn't involve me shoving a dagger between Telvanni ribs. But that's really up to them, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But are you worried about Jakka being in a fighting pit or anything like that?
Definitely. If it had been Silverslip, I would have felt sorry for her opponents. But Jaka is too sweet for that kind of violence. He's strong, but he hates violence. Still, back in the day, there was no one better to have in a tavern brawl.
A tavern brawl? How many fights have you been in? Do you get into a lot of tavern brawls, Ember?
Not really, but we would start them pretty frequently. Once everyone was in on the action, Silverslip and I used to make good coin picking pockets among the mayhem. Easy money, beyond the occasional bruise or lump from flying fists or dishes.
Well, and here I am. Here you are. You're not quite as innocent as I thought you were, but you're still my buddy. Let's go. You're a little troublemaker, Ember, but you're not a bad guy. You're not murdering people, so there's that. You better not be murdering people. Are you murdering people? Alright, keep your secrets, but don't let me see you slipping up. Got me on a random goose chase now for your friends. If this is some kind of weird gang initiation, I'm not gonna be happy. Where the heck are we going? Oh, we're going places. We are going places. We're going way over there. We're going all kinds of places. Alright, we gotta go back to a way shrine. I'm not sure why. Oh, so many places. Magic? What the? What is that guy doing? What? What the? Okay.
I tell you, my fair readers, no other race on Tamriel chills me as much as the Argonian. Those scaly beasts are uniquely suited for the warm temperatures of our beloved south. If any race would cast a dark eye on Auradon, it would be the Argonian.
What in the name of racism is going on here?
Some of you may wonder what I've learned since meeting the Elder Spinners of Silvernar, and you need not worry. My research has shown their prophecies to be nothing more than conjecture and finely spun lies.
That lady's on one. Alright, we're going to Morrowind. This place is interesting. It's definitely not one of my favorite zones. However, it's not the worst either.
Oh, dear Tywin, how I long to see you smile.
I have not done any quests out here.
What kind of trouble do you think we can get up to here?
Probably a lot, you little gang member. This place is full of mushrooms and weird creatures. It's like an alien planet out here. That's where the dark elves come from, if I remember correctly. Look at these things. I wonder if those collect any drinkable water.
Was it too much to hope that we'd find Jaka outside, sweeping or something? Come on. I guess we have to go inside.
We're going inside. I'm having a few drinks while I'm in here.
Our service here at the Gateway Inn is second to none.
Okay.
If the owner or his wife ask, tell them I was enthusiastic in serving you.
Okay, well, my friend and I are looking for someone that works here.
Hamar? What do you want with one of them? I don't care. Go ask the inn owner. I'm just supposed to tempt customers with our delicious food!
Why are you yelling at me about it? It looked like you were just holding a couple carrots. Hardly delicious.
The Gateway Inn boasts an impressive clientele. I do not remember seeing the likes of you or your friend here before. I do hope you find everything to your liking.
I'm looking for a Falmor you may have working here.
Jara, or was it Jaka? You're
Jaka.
referring to my has-been moneymaker, I assume. Sadly, you're too late. I sold him a few weeks ago.
What?
He was getting slow, complained about being sick. People don't pay for a limp-fisted brawler.
You're a slave owner? Dude, do you know where he is?
Sure I do. And I'll even tell you where. Provided the brute is still alive. He had such weak lungs for a creature so big.
He better be alive or I'm coming
First,
back.
You do something for me. My information does not come free of charge.
I don't got many options here. What do you want me to do?
A jeweler by the name of Vavisi Uleni is selling a lovely bracelet that I wish to acquire for my wife. But she won't come down on the price. Vavisi sells outside Tel Naga most days. Get me that bracelet, and I'll tell you what I know.
Whatever.
A bracelet? Really?
Yep.
Can't I just step
You what?
that way? No? Ugh. Fine.
See, I don't care about these dark elves. They're weird, man. They're all slave owners and corrupted. They're not even good people. They're not even people, they're elves. They're not even good elves. But then again, I am a cat person, so I have a reason to dislike them. What they've done to my people. Cutting off our tails.
Hold on. Let's talk. I think I've got a plan.
What's the plan?
That must be Varvisi there. A merchant like that always has the most valuable wares on their person. No problem. I can rifle around in her pockets without her ever suspecting a thing. But for that to work, I'm going to need your help.
This quest has taken me down a dark path. But what do you need me to do?
You might not love this, but
I
trust
don't.
me, it'll be fun. I used to do this trick with Song and Silversleep whenever we needed some extra coin. I'm going to turn you into a monkey. Then
You're
you run
what?
up to Varvisi and distract her so I can pinch the bracelet.
You're going to what?
Hilarious, right? You'll be just enough of a distraction. Just rifle through her stuff. All eyes will be on you, and no one will notice me slipping a hand into her pocket. It's perfect. But the spell won't last forever, so we have to do this quick.
Alright, let's do this. We can try. I'm gonna go monkey around. Look at me go. I'm adorable.
Ah, love. How cruel the fates that keep me from my heart's desire and force me to lock away my true feelings. Chains bind my heart, yet it yearns to beat free.
Am I supposed to talk to this person as a monkey? Something's weird here. Oh, it's not even the right person. Don't worry about me. I'm a talking monkey. That cannot run for some reason. There it goes.
What? What is this? Vex,
Can I
save me.
dance?
What is this?
No, I can't dance. That would have been cool. Don't you worry about me, lady.
Away with you, filthy, flea-bitten creature!
Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Whee! That's kind of fun. Alright, Ember.
You were a little too good at that. You make a
Thank you.
pretty cute monkey anyway. I got the
Ooh-wee.
bracelet. It's just as ugly as I imagined. It'll be perfect for that overblown bastard's wife. Come on, let's get back to the inn and throw it in his face.
Alright, are you okay?
That red-eyed piece of guardung just made us do his bidding for no other reason than to make sure we know how superior the Telvanni are. Turning you into a monkey was fun, but now all I can think about is wringing that bastard's neck.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it all either, to be completely honest with you. But let's just get the information we need, and let's get out of here.
You're right. Thanks. I needed that. I have to remember that we're here for Jakka. I can suffer anything if it means finding him in the end. And I know someday the debt that the Telvanni have incurred will come due. I hope I'm around to see it.
Me too. We'll get to the end of this. We'll free your friends. We'll get out of this cursed area. Hate this area. Look at this area. I bet this area smells horrible. All the big fungus. Whew. There he is. Alright, let's see what we can get.
Ah, you again. I'd nearly forgotten about you. Do I dare hope you procured the bracelet I asked for?
Here's your stupid bracelet, sir.
Exquisite. Am I correct in assuming your little friend back there did the deed? The cats who aren't properly trained to behave tend to be good little thieves. Now, I am a man of my word. I sold the sickly Palmer to a group of bandits.
Where can we find these bandits?
The gentleman I did business with told me that his band was headed to Polk next. Here, I'll mark the location for you. The man's name was Browser Inlador, and that, my friend, is all the information I have for you. Now kindly scurry off.
I do not care for you, sir. And if I ever find you in the wilderness, there's gonna be a different way we're gonna deal with this situation. I'm better than you, though. We are better than you, and we're gonna leave this place. On our own terms. Alright guys, let's get to where we need to go. Let's figure this out. Let's destroy some bandits. Maybe ruffle some feathers. And get the heck out of here. This place is bothersome. What the? I can't even open the gates. I tried. It's a rough world in the world of the Elder Scrolls. Okay, well, we have quite a adventure ahead of us. Let's get across this water. Luckily, we're not swimming again. Anyone that watched the last episode knows how well that went. I have a feeling we're going to be swimming. Oh, there it goes. Weird. We were slightly swimming. Look at that plant. It's all wiggly. Now tell me, in real life, would you approach something like this? How would you deal with this in real life? Bizarre. It's like an alien world out here. Ooh, runes.
I
Thank
love
you.
harvesting runestones.
Me too, Ember. Me too. I've got quite the collection of those things, actually. Aha! Well, that is interesting. Something definitely happened over here.
Oh, look, another caring citizen who's going to walk right on by and leave me like this. The gods have cursed me.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Ooh, runestones. Oh no, goblins. Alright, we're just about to where we need to be. It's gonna take us into some kind of cave or something. We're going into a delve.
You always take... This is the place. Let's chat before we rush in. If Ositos was telling the truth and Jaka is really sick, then we need to rescue him quick. I
Right.
have no idea what a bunch of bandits would want with a sick Pamar. I can't imagine they're nursing him back to health out of the goodness of their hearts.
No, so how do you want to do this?
As quickly and efficiently as possible. If Jaka is in there, I don't want him suffering any longer than he has to. I've already made him suffer long enough. And if we get to knock some heads along the way, all the better. Come on, let's get inside.
Let's go find him.
Keep your eyes and ears open. Remember, Jaka's a Pamar, so he's probably going to be hard to miss. Even still, let's stay vigilant. I'm not wasting this chance. I have waited too long to lose track of him now.
By sword and magic, we will get your friend back. So each delve consists normally of a whole bunch of bad guys, a soul shard, which is kind of like a collectible thing, and then there's usually a boss fight of some kind in these dungeons or these delves. So we're gonna get in here and experience a little bit of all of that. What is this ugly thing? Wait a moment, where is my bear? So as you guys have noticed, this bear is more of a summoning thing. It's magical. It's not an actual bear I plucked from the wilderness. Embers cool, man. Get that guy over here too. Might as well pull him into the fray. Close the gap. Hit him with my sword. Loot his body. Excellent.
Don't give in.
I saw one of those in real life, I'm running it over with a car. Done. Done for. What in the world was that? Alright, there's a soul shard up here somewhere. I think I see the boss. That might be the boss. No, it's not the boss. But the soul shard is right over there. So we're gonna deal with this archer. We're gonna try and collect this. Or sky shards, my bad. There's a chest here. Let's see what we can get. Easy peasy.
What did you find? Let me see.
Hold your horses. I'm trying to find your friend. Where's that map? Am I missing something here?
You can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
That was another player.
That's him over there. He's still alive. Jaka, we're here to help.
Is that Ember?
It
The
is.
little shadow of Skywatch?
We're here, brother. We're here. You're huge. She wasn't lying.
You must be real. Not even in this one's wildest fevered hallucinations could I have imagined seeing Ember after all these years. What a gift! She looks well, healthy and strong. And she has found a strong companion. Jaka is relieved.
Thank you. Ember and I have been searching for you. She's been searching for you for a very long time. Are you okay? Are you alright?
Once, Jaka wondered if Ember had orchestrated some part of our family's fate. But that thought passed as quickly as it came. The little girl with the ember eyes, she would never harm us. She would...
Let's get you out of here. We can talk more later.
Yes, of course. Thank you. This one had hoped not to die in this wet, dark place, but had resigned myself to it all the same. This is a welcome change. Jaka will follow you to safety. Lead the way.
We're out of here. Is that the boss?
The alternative is a lot worse.
That is the boss. Just a moment, we're not leaving until we tear this person up a little bit. Got it. Let's skedaddle. Let's get on out of here.
Talk to Jaka, would you? I want to heal him a bit.
Okay. Quit running away, bud. I'm supposed to talk to you.
The fresh air already makes this one feel better. I am in your debt. And Ember, how clever she was to track me down. She was always so smart. I used to love the way her eyes all but burned in her skull when she was trying to solve a problem.
Do you remember what happened the day you were taken?
It was all very sudden. It was a group of mercenaries, though not any faction this one was familiar with. They descended quickly and incapacitated me. Then, they went for Silverslip and Song. There was one strange thing.
What strange thing?
It was Silverslip's expression. She looked scared as they took her and Song away. You must understand, Silverslip was never scared. Even when truly afraid, it manifested as anger. It was odd, as if she knew something in that moment we did not.
Can you remember anything? Ember wants to track down Song and Silverslip as well. Not just you. Any information would help.
This one remembers very clearly an insignia on the mercenary's armor. It is burned into my mind. But for all these years, I have not been free to investigate it. Now that I am safe, I will focus on getting well and hunt down that symbol.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you again for rescuing this one. You have a good heart, Jakar can tell. And Ember would not be with you if she did not fully trust you. Her trust is a hard thing to earn. You are quite special indeed, and this one is thankful for you.
I appreciate that, more than you know. What will you do now that you are free?
It is good for Jakar to even think of this. Many days were full of despair, and I did not wish to think of the future. First, I will get far away from this place. I will get healthy again, and I will help Ember. We will find lost friends.
Yes, we will. How will you end this separated from Silverslip and Song?
I saw both of my friends accosted. Then it went dark. When I came to, I could hear Song weeping. After that, there was a magic sleep, I think. When it wore off, I was in the belly of a stinking dark elf boat.
I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. We'll get to the end of this. We'll set things right.
You are kind, friend of Ember. I am at ease now that I see Ember, and now that I have my freedom back. Jakar will recover and see what other adventures Joan and Jode have in store.
Alright. There we go. I believe that will be the first part of this. We're going to have to break this down into separate, multiple sessions. I'm going to head back to where we started the quest initially, and we'll see what happens. I want to thank you all for watching again.